Oh, she's back on the pancakes. Hi everyone, it's Tash and welcome to another recipe video. And today we're going to be making super fluffy banana pancakes. Timestamps are down below in the description if you want to skip the initial blah blah, but stick around if you want to hear a little bit about what we're making first. I made banana bread waffles relatively recently, but actually I've been making these specific banana pancakes for far longer, years in fact. I don't know why it's taken me until now to actually publish this recipe, but here you go. This recipe is good if you're craving banana bread in breakfast form and you don't have a waffle iron, and if you're sleepy and hungry, this is the perfect recipe to whip up because it's quick and easy. And I'm sleepy and hungry right now, so let's go to the kitchen and see how it's done. To make our fluffy banana pancakes, we're of course going to need a banana. The older and browner the better. This actually isn't brown enough in my opinion, it's nearly there. It's all I have though. I actually did buy bananas and reserved one last week, hoping that would get nice and brown, but I seem to have found the only everlasting banana in the world because actually this banana's still looking quite healthy. But yes, if you can find a really old brown spotty banana that's still kind of good but like just on its last legs, even better because then you'll get the most flavour. And you're going to need one of these. Let's break it up into a bowl and I'm just going to mash it roughly with a fork. That'll do. Let's set this aside, and you do want it that bit lumpy because it improves the fluffy soft textures. That's why we don't blend our bananas to mush, we just mash them. Now let's get on with making the pancake batter. Here I have 150 grams of self-raising flour, and just like my original extra fluffy pancake recipe, I'm going to add an extra teaspoonful of baking powder. And yes, self-raising flour already has raising agents in them, but we want them extra fluffy, so a little bit more. We're going to add a tablespoon and a half of caster sugar just to sweeten it up a tiny bit more. A little pinch of salt to balance out the sweetness. We're going to give these dry ingredients a stir around and also create a little well in the centre. And I'm going to crack one egg into the centre. And I'm also going to start to stir in 2 tablespoonfuls of unsalted butter which I've melted and cooled slightly. You don't want it hot because you don't want to scramble the egg at this point. We're going to gradually add in 130 millilitres of milk. There we go. Honestly, this one doesn't matter if it's a little bit lumpy. I'm more careful when I make my fluffy plain pancakes. But because this is banana pancake batter, we want it almost like a muffin mix, which makes it even lighter when we add the bananas. So let's add the bananas now. Because don't forget, the bananas are quite dense and heavy, so when we add them in, we risk making the mixture heavy. So having those little extra pockets of flour will help absorb some of the extra moisture when we mix it. And that's it, that's simple, a banana pancake batter. Now over here I've heated up a pan with a little bit of oil, so I drizzled oil in and I heated it up and then I wiped it round so the pan is just shiny, not soaking with oil. And we're going to cook some pancakes, so let's drop a couple of scoopfuls in. I used to do 3 at a time but it was hard to flip, so now I just do 2 at a time. Wish I could do 3 because I'm lazy. That was way too close together, but never mind. And now we're just going to cook this for about 2 minutes and then we're going to flip them. We're going to look out for air bubbles on the surface. And you can see those little air bubbles forming, which is perfect because we're going to be creating lots of little air pockets and then making these pancakes almost spongy, like a sponge cake. Yummy. It is time to flip. Actually, they're not touching, so that's not too bad. I didn't put too much in there. Carefully give them a flip. Oh, perfect. Other one. Oh, those are so puffy. Let me show you the sides of them. Check it out, so light and fluffy. And after another minute of cooking, I'm going to rescue them. And we're just going to do this again and again until all of our pancake batter is used up. Wow, these are gorgeous. Let's put some maple syrup on them. These smell amazing, and they're super bouncy and fluffy too. Where's my fork? I'm mainly using a fork right now, so I absolutely butchered how I cut it, but look at the fluffiness. Cheers! So moist and fluffy, like eating banana cake for breakfast. Actually, technically, pancakes are cake, just cooked flat. So there you go, super easy, super fluffy banana pancakes. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe video, and I hope you will join me next Wednesday for my next one. Get the full written recipe on my blog tashcakes.com, follow me on Instagram, I'm tashcakes.tastes, and find me on TikTok too, I'm tashcakes there too, but my handle is food in slow motion. Subscribe and hit the notification bell if you'd like to see more. Give this video a like if you'd like it to help other people find it. Comment down below if you'd like me to make anything in particular, and I'll see you all next time. Be good, be nice, and have a good week. Spongy, spongy.